you guys. We want to say thank you to all of our new subscribers and welcome. We want to thank everyone for liking and engaging, commenting. We see you guys subscribing to our website, so you guys are getting those good old deals that we are giving to you guys. So we thank you for all the support. If you're new here, welcome. Make sure you like and you subscribe and you engage if you find this video helpful. If you have any questions for us, or if you have any places that you think that we should visit and do a review on, put it down in the comments and we'll definitely do that for you. So today we are going to be doing a review on the Paradisus Los Cabos adults only all-inclusive resort. That was a tongue twister, but we actually stayed there and we had a phenomenal time. So this video is going to be all about us giving you our thoughts on this resort and our experience, and pretty much giving a rating so it can assist you in finding the best choice for you if you're deciding to visit Los Cabos anytime soon.
So this is actually an adults only resort, as Anna has stated, which means adults minus kids. So if you guys are couples or you guys want to just go on an adults only trip, this is definitely a hotel I would recommend and consider. It was actually our first time in Cabo, so this is one of the first hotels we ever went to, and I would say one of the best. So unlike a family resort, this is one where you don't have to worry about kids being around, running all over the place, hearing babies cry at any given time of the day. You can actually enjoy yourself by the pool, by the bar, in the restaurant, and not worry about that and continue your vacation with ease.
So I definitely enjoyed the fact that there were no kids there. Out of all the hotels and resorts and places that we visit, and we visit a lot, this is probably one of the very few, if probably the only resort we probably ever visited where it was adults only. So that was definitely a plus, and I really enjoyed that. So let's get into the resort itself. This resort was absolutely beautiful. Like, we've been to a lot of places, but it was something about, even when you go into that lobby and that open area that they have, it was just so beautiful. The views were absolutely amazing, and it felt very luxury. Like, it wasn't like one of those really like over the top boutique type of resorts, but it was just something about it. It was just so spacious, so much open space. Like, when you come through the lobby and you're looking at the pool, like, everything was just so beautiful. The trees, the landscape of the resort is absolutely beautiful, and it just made me feel like I was just like in a luxury resort, and I absolutely loved that. So the resort itself was beautiful. It was huge. It was clean. Everything that was there, because it was all inclusive, there was always something to do. But also too, it wasn't very crowded either. Like, we did actually come with a huge group. It was actually an incentive trip, so we went with a huge group, but it never felt like it was overcrowded. Like, it was pretty, not empty, but it felt comfortable.
As she stated, the resort was pretty spacious, well spread out. It wasn't overly crowded. There weren't too many people that were there. The aesthetics of the resort were absolutely beautiful.
Yes.
The amount of rooms in which that they had can super exceed any amount of group that you guys are, if you are planning on going out there with a large group, whether if it's 20 to 50 to 70 people, I'm 100% sure that this hotel would definitely be able to accommodate. It is located right next to the beach as well. So as she said, a really nice hotel. Definitely a lot of areas to eat, aesthetically nice, and in a great location that's next to the water.
So definitely for the resort itself, I would give the resort itself a 5-star. Like, amenities, service, like spacious, views, everything.
So overall, I would give the resort 4.8 out of 5. Definitely met the needs, I would say, for any traveler who's coming into Cabo and wants to stay in a luxury resort. As she stated, you know, aesthetically, it was beautiful. The restaurants, between dining, between location, the amount of pools that they had, the amount of bars, and just the nightly activities you can do in that area, I would say definitely a 4.8. So with this being an all-inclusive resort, you know, there's multiple restaurants located throughout the resort, and mostly with all-inclusive resorts, the food is okay. It's, you know, not too memorable, not too amazing that you're telling all your friends, hey, when you book this trip, you gotta go here. But I would say that this resort definitely met the quota when it came to fine dining. They had numerous amounts of restaurants, whether it was lunch, dinner, or breakfast. The food was immaculate. The chefs did a great, fantastic job with their presentation. Their portions were pretty decent. They didn't give you too little and they didn't give you too much. They gave you just enough to ensure that you would enjoy while you were eating. And the bar drinks were absolutely amazing. For some bars, normally they just make you a nice drink, but they actually went the extra mile and put certain things in your drink to make it look more presentationable and fancier. So I really give them a 5 stars on that.
Yeah, the food was pretty good. I really enjoyed it. Like he said, the presentation was amazing. Once again, that luxury. But it's almost like, you know, if you guys ever been in New York or like LA or something like that, and you go to the really fancy restaurants, and it's really fancy, but it's just like, you know, and it's just pretty. I would say like some of the restaurants gave that vibe a little bit, but it was still delicious and really good, so I would give that a 5-star rating as well. Next thing that we're gonna go into is the rooms. So the rooms are absolutely beautiful. We did have a garden slash pool view room, and I loved that because once again the resort is just so beautiful to look at. You know, just we were okay with not having an ocean view room. We usually do get ocean view rooms, but just being able to see the resort itself was so absolutely beautiful that we were super okay with that. So the room was spacious. They came in, they did room service for you. It was clean. It was just, I enjoyed the room. I mean, it did what it needed to do. We weren't there for a long time. It was the junior suite garden slash pool view room. They do have ocean view rooms, and they do have bigger suites as well. But because it was just us, that is the room that we did opt to go in. So I would definitely rate the rooms like a 4.5.
Yeah, the rooms I think were amazing. Not only was our room nice, but we also had some friends that were staying there as well. So we did get a chance to actually see the variety of rooms in which that were at the resort. And as Anna said, the garden slash pool view room was great. Their garden view is not, you know, looking at complete bushes. You're actually looking at a green landscape of nicely cut lawn with a bunch of palm trees, so it's not that bad. But as far as she said, you know, the rooms in which that we also got to look at with our friends, they had swim up pool rooms. They also had a different ocean view room in the back of the hotel. They also had a different pool view room in the back of the hotel, which was an infinity pool, which was right next to the spa. So it was pretty cool. But there's definitely a variety of rooms there, and they'll definitely be able to meet your needs and whatever you're looking for.
So next we're gonna get into price. You guys know price is always important. Now luckily for us, the hotel did not pay us to be there. However, it was an incentive trip, so we didn't pay for the trip at all. But I would say though, you know, with us doing our research on this resort, if you wanted to go book, the resort is pretty expensive. It's about $500 plus a night. And you know, it just depends on what you're going for usually, and because usually we do get the best deals, usually our community wouldn't have to pay a price like that for a resort like that. However, just for those, you know, who are looking to book that resort, just know it is up in the price range. So that price for what you're getting, I would say the price, I would rate that about a 4.
Yeah, for somebody who's booking the Paradisus, I believe that you can also get a lot more bang for your buck, possibly at another resort. I do think that the price was a little high compared to what they did offer. Not to say that they did not have excellent service, that the hotel was not immaculate and it was luxurious, but there are definitely a lot of places that we've traveled to where we paid less and got a lot more larger of an experience. But it also depends on which part of the country you are and what hotel you're actually visiting. But as far as the Paradisus, I would range it possibly around a 4 out of 5 star when it comes to price, just off the fact that we've been to tons of other hotels that were a lot cheaper and we're able to get a much even larger experience when it comes to the resort itself.
Yeah, I definitely agree. So last thing that we want to touch on is like entertainment and things to do at the resort. Now they always kind of did have something going on at night, like they had different bars and different things, music playing and stuff like that. Now it is kind of a little difficult for us to gauge because like we said, we did go on an incentive trip with a company. So we had a huge party pool by the pool. They did a water show. It was like a buffet layout. And it was just absolutely like everything. They had everything for us, you know? So we're not really sure as far as the hotel itself what they would be able to give you. So they do have a golf course, they have a spa, they have other things there for you to enjoy. But being that we were there with a company trip, you know, it was above and beyond for that. So definitely, you know, you'll get something, but I would say this is more like a relaxed, like it's not like a crazy like turn up. It's just like a real cool high par, high tier luxury resort to come in and to be relaxed and to chill, have a good time, and have a really great stay with little to no complaints at all. So overall, I would give this resort like a 3.84, just overall, and that has a lot to do with the price that they charge for what you get. But also too, to be fair, we were only there for like 2 days max, and it is because it was like a 2-in-1 trip. We did end up going to another part of Mexico after that for a few more days. So that is our experience on it, but you may have a different one depending on how long that you go for and what you expect to get out of it.
So that was our experience at the Paradisus in Cabo. If you guys are actually looking to go to Cabo or any other destinations in the world, make sure that you subscribe to our website, weoutabout.com. And if you're looking for us to be your virtual host or physical host on a trip, go to our group trips page, fill out our form, and our team will best assist you in giving you the most deeply discounted prices to destinations all over the world. Make sure you definitely subscribe for us here and follow us on our social media platforms so you don't miss anything, any giveaways, or any notifications for what's next in our community. But with that being said, we'll catch you guys on the beaches of the world. Peace.